Hey, everybody, and welcome to the I Am Enough podcast. I'm Dr. Tara, and I am super excited to be on this journey with you. I am enough. That is together our journey, enoughness, the journey to discovering who you already are, not who you are waiting to become. You're not waiting on some special delivery to give you a gift. You already have everything within you to be who you are called and created to be. And I'm excited that we have a home here at the I Am Enough podcast where we're going to be discussing all of the ways we get to being the whole us. Have you ever heard somebody say, keep it 100? Yes. Okay, so that's what I'm saying to you right now. Keep it 100. 100% all you. Who is the you that God had in mind when He created you? Are you keeping it 100? Are you being the whole you? Or are you just half, one fourth, 10% of your complete and total potential? And so I'm super excited to be on this journey with you. I'm kind of your tour guide, but I'm going through my own journey too. So that's why I say that we are journeying together. I wrote a book called Enoughness, The Journey to Discovering Who You Already Are. And in that book, we go through 6 stages for you becoming enough. And during our conversation series, we're going to have exciting guests and we're going to have moments of interactive illustrations and exercises for you to do. It's an interactive experience. You're not just going to listen to me or watch me, however, you're consuming this content right now, but we're going to do some interactive things together for you to peel back the layers that maybe you've been hiding behind. Maybe I've been hiding behind. What I've discovered over the last few years is that I've been invited to a lot of platforms, but I've decided it's time to show up for myself. I have shown up for everybody else's events. I've shown up for other people's platforms, but today I've made the decision to show up for me. I am showing up at the I Am Enough podcast, and I'm excited that you are here showing up with me as well. Today, I want to talk about 3 times that you know you are enough. 3 times where you know that you are enough. Okay, so number one, you are enough before you know it. You are enough before you know it. There's a passage of scripture that talks about the story of David and Goliath. David was just this short, small, known as a shepherd boy, and he ends up in a situation where he is facing a giant that is bigger than him in stature, who has a better, bigger name than him in title, and he just has the sound that sounds scary, even though he didn't know that he was about to fall flat in the face of this smaller person with a smaller name. And you may have been in situations and circumstances, as I have been, where you are facing a giant of a situation. Someone else may have a bigger name, they may have a bigger platform, they may be known for something big, but there's something in you that's bigger than the giant that you are facing. And so David ends up with an opportunity to slay a giant. And did he know what all he had within him? That it was a giant slaying gift, that he already had the power and that he already possessed. You are enough before you know it. Sometimes it takes a situation for the giant slayer in you to rise up and show up. You don't know all that you can do. You don't know all that you have the potential to do. And if you were just interviewing the people around you about who you are and what you have the capacity and capability to do, they may have just a slice of a view of your life and of your potential and of your power. But your creator created you with giant slaying potential. And so I want you to know number one, You are enough before you know it. Sometimes there's a situation that will bring out the giant slayer in you. In my own life, I've been in situations where I didn't know I could do a thing, face a fear until the situation was actually in my life. You may have gone through a series of educational giants. When I was in my senior year of high school, I was in an honors English class. I failed the final, and it caused me to be in a situation where I could not walk. I could not participate in my high school graduation. Now, in that moment, I felt depleted. I felt defeated. But something in me still gave me the power, the ability to show up at graduation and clap for everybody else who was graduating. That was a moment that felt like a giant to me. And for me to just show up to celebrate others in the midst of my disappointment, in the midst of what felt like the end of the world at the time, it felt like a giant of a moment, and that giant fell flat just by me showing up. Sometimes the giant slaying moment is just you showing up to a place that feels like a land of defeat in your specific life, in your specific situation. You are enough before you know it. And when you find out you're enough, number two, you are enough before you show it. There are some things that you know how to do that other people don't know that you know how to do. There are some abilities, some skills, some hidden talents, some hidden gifts that you have that just life has taught you how to bounce back. You got a stick to itiveness, you got a resiliency, and you wouldn't know that you had that resiliency unless you were faced with failure, unless you were faced with opposition. It's like lifting weights. That muscle is built with the heavier the weight that you've carried. That muscle is strengthened with the resistance bands of life. You are enough before you know it. You are enough before you show it. You are enough before they know it. You're enough before you know it. You're enough before you show it. You're enough before they know it. Sometimes you're waiting for somebody else to give you a cosign, a co-signature that you should do that next thing that's on your mind to do. But every call is not a conference call. You have to just decide everybody will not understand your next assignment in your life, but you're still enough even when other people don't know what you have within you, the gifts that you have been given. You've been created to do something specific on earth. You have a limited time between your birth date and your death date, and you are enough to say yes to every opportunity. I was watching an interview with Naomi Campbell, and the interviewer asked her, um, when did you decide to be a supermodel? And she answered and said, I never decided to be a supermodel. I just kept walking through open doors. And so, you in your life today, you may not make a decision to do the next thing. You may not make a decision to have the next title. David didn't wake up and decide, today I'm going to be known as a giant slayer. But when the opportunity came in his face, what other people saw as a stumbling block, he made it a stepping stone with how high he picked up his feet. And so, whatever giant you are facing in your life, you can get excited today that you are enough to keep walking through open doors. If you are facing an opportunity, don't look to the left and the right and say, for me? No, say this open door is in front of me, so I'm going to walk through it, walk it out. And so, this has been our first time together on the I Am Enough podcast. It's a moment for us to get to know each other And I want to make sure that as we get ready to journey together, that you get the book. Make sure you get the Enoughness book because it's an interactive experience and this is our manual for our time together. So you are enough.